Introducing you guys to the 24K fat grafting components. I'm just going to talk you through and name the components themselves. We will talk about how to use them and how to put them together a little bit later. So the essential part or the central part of the system is the fat processing unit, or what we call the FPU. So this comes sterile, 12 to a box, and make sure you check the expiry date. When you open the syringe, there is the syringe body. There is the weighted piston, which has got a pointy end. And there is obviously the cap for the syringe, the green cap. Then we have what's called the hex screwdriver. It's got a little hexagonal shaped tip. That's for removing a little screw on the piston. Then we have the Tara lock. So the Tara lock is what creates the negative pressure within the syringe itself. So you can see there's a button here that you can press, that you can move the Tara lock up and down. Then we have a push stick and the push stick securing plate. So the push stick securing plate goes on like this, and that's for pushing the fat out after you've spun the fat. The next component, and you have two of these, are the syringe connectors. So this connects one FPU to another one. You have another type of connector or adapter that connects from the syringe, the FPU, to a standard lure lock. So you've got the standard lure lock fitting on the other side. So that goes on a BD syringe. Then you have a lure lock to lure lock adapter, and that's for transferring fat between two lure lock syringes. One more component of the 24K fat system is another adapter here. So the difference with this adapter is you'll see there is a beige colored part, whereas the others are all pure gray in color only. So this adapter is for you to put onto the FPU, and it allows you to use any cannula that is got a lure lock fitting. So this will be the hospital's own cannulas or any other cannula, as long as it's got a lure lock fitting, and you'll see it fits on. So it just screws on like normal. So imagine if that was a cannula. So you don't have to only use the cannula that comes with the system. It also allows you, using this adapter, the one with the little beige part, allows you to use any lure lock cannula. And finally, you've got a blue weighted stick. This is a balancing stick to balance out the fat processing unit once it's filled with fat in the centrifuge, and we'll talk about how to use it a little bit later. Another component of this system, of course, is the centrifuge. So the centrifuge itself is it's a very sturdy, high quality unit, and it weighs about 20-ish kilos. So be careful when you're lifting it. Ideally, you would have it on a trolley that you can push around. And so on the centrifuge is the machine itself. There are 4 buckets that come with it, 2 large and 2 small. You can see the difference here. And there is a toolkit and a bottle and a tube of lubricant for the rotor inside for maintenance and service. And there is a little screwdriver here, which is an emergency screwdriver. In case you're out of power or for whatever reason the power cuts off, there's a little hole on the side here, and you'll see there's a little sticker, a little yellow sticker with a red arrow. Push the little screwdriver in there and it will open the lid. So you can still get everything out if all of a sudden power cuts out. Hopefully that never happens. Then this is also a maintenance tool. It's a little Allen key, and that goes into the middle of the rotor, just for you to make sure the rotor is tightened and it's on securely, okay? So the 2 large buckets will go on the large bucket side or opposite ends of the rotor, and the small ones will go on the small opposite ends. The 2 are different widths, as you can see, so you can't get it wrong because they won't fit in each other's space. And that ensures that you don't put the buckets in the wrong place. The FPUs, large ones, go into the big double buckets, okay? So later on, we'll talk about, when we get to the section where we talk about spinning the fat, I will talk about how to position them. But for now, these are all the components of the centrifuge.